1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Y'all got to hood up now. Hoodie up, hoodie up, hoodie up, hoodie up. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
And now it's time to play everybody's favorite game. Good news. Good news.
We are having that combination. Jesus Christ. We can't run.
Well, hello. Hello there. Good evening. Hello and welcome. You did it. Thursday Night Football's on, so you know what that means? You made it all the way through Thursday. Look at you.
Way to go, Nito! Yeah. That is good news. I'll be honest,
that is good news. That means there's 1 day left in the week. That means there's only 2 days left until Travis Hunter picks up his Heisman Trophy, we hope. That means there's only 3 days left until the Broncos get back to Wake.
That is good news. I'll be honest, that is good news.
I am nothing if not aware of the days of the week. Sports takes, questionable. Humor, well, I think I'm hilarious. But if I know anything, I know my days of the week. Thursday's my new Friday. Hello and welcome. Good news travel fast. What's up? Kill you with truthers. All you kill you with truthers out there. Hope you had a good Thursday. Rams and Niners just locking horns in a game that no one cares about who's not in California. But it's football. We know how you love football. You'll do anything to get your fix. A colossal tilt. Second quarter, 3-0, San Francisco. Excuse me. Hey, you guys want to meet my dog? Hold on, let's go to the Dogo Camp. Why is it named Oren Lamena? There he is. James Escobar. Get up. James. Hey, bud. Hi, Bubba. That's my Bubba. Escobar James Trotter in the building. Round of applause for Escobar James Trotter. Sometimes he likes to sit in here with Dad. That'll be my deal. Normally he's uninterested. Usually when he comes around, he just wants me to give him foodstuffs. Welcome to the show. You just made your Kill You With Truth debut, Escobar James Trotter.
That is good news. I'll be honest, that is good news.
Isn't he a sweet little pup? Isn't he a little bub? Look at him fishing. He is an American Staffordshire Terrier, full bred. He's super annoying. He talks. He shakes hands. He catches balls in his mouth. Pause. No, that's my dude, man. We've been riding since I got him. When is that now? How old are you now? You're about to be 3 years old. He'll be 3 years old in like 3 days. I got him spring of 2022. Is that right, bub? Wait. You were born December of 2021. Yes. So I got him spring of 2022. I got him like, not even spring. It was like early. It was like February. Full bred Australian Shepherd. She's annoying. Yeah. You know, you love the dogs. We love them. But there's just that point when you're like, I thought I was a dog person. I went all the way through COVID, thugging it out, living in a house over on the north side of Denver. Beautiful little 1-story little shindig that was my house for 3-4 years. And then COVID hit. And you know, I kind of found myself in my Zen moment. Like COVID actually, I welcomed the solitude. But you know, after a while, that got old. And then 2021, I just started looking. I just started checking the scene out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if I could find a buddy. And you know, I was staying off of pretty much Alameda and Federal in that little neighborhood that's to the southwest, I guess you'd say, of southeast, excuse me, of Federal. So that little neighborhood back there, dope neighborhood. And there's a Dumb Friends League that's over that way. And so I just started looking through, just looking through their roster of, I'm just trying to get myself ready. And then my brother, who was staying with me at the time, one day came home to the crib. Well, when I say staying with me, my brother Rashad, I got a lot of brothers who aren't my blood brothers, but they're my brothers. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And my brother Rashad was like, "Hey man, one of your neighbors got a whole litter of dogs in his yard. They look like pits." And I was like, "No way," because that's what I was looking for. I either wanted a Doberman, and I had an eye on a litter of Dobermans, and then I chickened out. This was probably 3 months right after we finished the Meow Wolf project. After I finished my Meow Wolf project, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Doing my little side hustles, and doing some landscaping work, and I had my life was insanely perfect. And I had a line but there were 2 of them because I always wanted to get 2 dogs. I don't want one to be like lonely. You know what I'm saying? And I've had this breeder that had a litter of Dobies, and I chickened out. So then, fast forward, it's pretty much spring, 2022. And my brother comes home. He's like, "Yeah, your neighbor's got a litter of pups." I'm like, "Let me go up there." And I'm talking about just the most gorgeous dogs. Huge. His brother, his name is Escobar James Trotter III. He's close to about 100 pounds. He's a little over 100 pounds. His brother Shark, though, in the litter before him, 140 pounds. Sitting on his ass, he's probably like 3.5 feet tall. Like, these are big dogs. These are all big dogs, which is all I ever wanted. And so I went around to the front, and because it was up the alley from me, I go around the front, and my neighbor, Pablo, hence Escobar, was like, "Yeah, man, take a look at the dogs." And he brought them out front. There were 4. So my daughter ended up getting one. My friend Billy ended up getting one. And my homegirl Heather ended up getting we all got out of the same litter. I was first though. And when he brought him out, like, he was just a little burp. He was the one dude who didn't like really like the one that my homegirl Heather got. She named him Odin. He was kind of the run of the litter, but he had big personality, and he was the one that I was looking at. It was either him or the one that my homeboy Billy. I was gonna get the one my homeboy Billy ended up getting, so he would have one of his brothers with him. But I learned quickly because I had him home with me. And you think you're a dog person. I think I'm a dog person. I'm not a dog person. I'm not. I am. I love him, but I can't stand him. He tore up one. He's always been good. I mean, from the day, because he grew up in a litter of about 12 dogs, about 12 of them. Because it was the 3 older brothers, the mom, so that's 4, and then before there were 8. There were 8 when I went, and I think it was a litter of 11 that was actually born. When I went to get him, 3 had already been procured, and so they all slept. My neighbor, he just had this big backyard. They all slept in the garage, but he had a big king size mattress, 2 king size mattresses in his garage. They could come and go on their own. So at 10 weeks, this dude was already potty trained. He was so used to, like, you're not going to mess in the bed with the rest of the dogs, right? So he was so used to coming and going outside. Like the first night he's with me, he woke me up, just the best dog. And but then, like, I don't know, the honeymoon was over after about 60 days. Then I was like, oh shit, I have a dog. And I'm a hippie, so I'm like, I'm not chopping your balls. You get to keep those. It's not my job to go cutting around on you and chopping on you. You're not my dog. He's like my little brother, and we kind of act like brothers. So, welcome, Escobar James. One more time. Hunter just named Bednarik Award Best Defensive Player. Good. Breaking news. Vision, you want a job? Breaking news with me, bro? Travis Hunter is who I kind of wanted to. Well, let's give congratulations where congratulations are due. So, congratulations to Travis Hunter. Round of applause for that. So, there's no question then, right, that he's going to walk away with the Heisman. Oh, you live 225 in Alameda? So, you were directly opposite of me. Literally, my daughter lived that way. My daughter lived over by you. You're 225 in Alameda fishing. My kid was staying, so you'd have to go past Chambers, still Alameda, and there's that big church, and then there was a set of townhomes on the right hand side. She stayed over there. Shout out to Africa Deasia. She's crazy as well. My 27-year-old. She's insane. She's an insane person. But I love her. What a sham Hunter didn't win best. Yeah, him not getting the him not winning the best quarterback of the year. It's just kind of like, it's kind of a sham. And I'm kind of worried because he said it when he was on. I think I have it. He's worried that they might try and pull a fast one on him for the Heisman, which Ashton Genty
International trade isn't easy. It takes
like how big of a. I'm not saying that I hope that this happens like this, but how big of a robbery would it be if Travis doesn't get the Heisman? Let me see if I can find it.
Shador not good, all this stuff, but them people that
in the trophy, go to somebody else. I'll be like, bro, it don't feel real because, like, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen Saturday, bro. Look, because I can literally get there.
My bad.
And
Hold
be like, nah, we ain't getting him the trophy.
Hold on. I forgot. My dog is, and he's gone. You see how he does? You see how he does? You see? He just gets up and leaves. Hold on. All right. This is Travis Hunter on his podcast yesterday with Shador, just talking about Saturday and kind of having a bit of the nerves. What the hell am I doing? Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me just pull myself together. Jesus. You tell one dog story and everything goes to shit.
Go to somebody else. I'll be like, bro, I feel real because, like, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen Saturday, bro. Look, because I could literally get there and they'd be like, nah, we ain't getting him the trophy. Go to somebody else. I'll be like, bro, are you serious, bro?
Oh, so they didn't already tell you?
No, dude, I don't know who win it.
Bro,
I ain't even know I was gonna be invited,
you don't
boy.
win, bro, then you know what I'm on, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna bring my ski mask too.
I'm gonna cause havoc.
Give it up for Shador for being a good teammate. He picked up the Johnny Unitas Award. I mean, he's well recognized in the Post Awards. But it just kind of feels like, it almost feels like they're trying to temper expectations with Travis. Like, you can't have it all. And it's like, why? If he's the best, he deserves everything that the best should get, right? Super robbery, though. Super robbery. What a sham. Mopeds. Good work for you. You know exactly where that is? Yeah, the yellow ones. Yellow and brown. If Genty wins the Heisman, he'd be the first player ever from the Mountain West to win the Heisman. It'd be a jam joke for real. Yeah, that's the part, is that, competition does matter. Who are you playing against? Who did you rack up all those yards against? You know what I mean? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not going to do it to myself. I went through a little about watching this, actually. I was like, could they really do that? Like, would they really, would the voting committee, would the Heisman Trophy committee really miss out on a chance to commemorate generational greatness by virtue of what we could only assume would have to be politics? He's the best receiver in college football. He's the best DB in college football. He's taken more snaps than anybody in college football this year. There's no reason in the world to not give it to him. And that could be every reason in the world to not give it to him. Hold on. I think he even spoke on it.
I'm gonna flip the table over.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, we gonna go viral that night. I'm telling you. Travis Hunter don't win. Travis Hunter don't win. We going viral that night.
Hey, bro, we just trolling, so y'all don't try to bash us for trolling, bro. We just trolling, bro.
Nah, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro.
Okay. Lots of bros. Lots of I don't care bros. Well, my hope is this, and I wasn't planning on starting here, but it's a good place to start. We'll get to some Bill Belichick. We'll give as a matter of fact, this is what I want to say. Travis Hunter, with the exception of what we talked about yesterday, which he's a young man, he's going to have to figure that out on his own. He just strikes me as a really good kid who deserves everything that he's earned because of the work that he puts in. Have you ever watched Travis Hunter play basketball? This dude might be the greatest. He might be Bo Jackson. Did I save this? He might be Bo Jackson athlete. Right, here it goes. Travis Hunter.
Now, baby.
This don't make no sense. This doesn't make any sense that God gifted one young man with this much athletic, and he can really hoop. Like, he got shake for real, and a jumper. He went glass with that. And he's got rise, obviously. Like, we are witnessing in college, we got blessed with 2 years, not counting his Jackson State years. If you watch the Jackson State season, then you got to see it for 3 years. We just got blessed to see one of the greatest athletes, I think, ever. I bet you if you put a mitt in his hand, I bet you Travis Hunter would be one of the greatest outfielders of all time. Okay, maybe not of all time, because it takes a lot, but he would definitely make his mark. He would definitely make his mark. And so when you have something like that, you just hope that the politics and the hatred don't overshadow what the young man's been able to do on the field of play, because it really is ridiculous. It really is it's kind of comical that it's even a question as to whether or not he'd win the Heisman. Only CMC and Sue are not to win the Heisman. That would be crazy if he doesn't win it. You guys got me all worked up again now, because I was like, there's no way in the world they do that. There's just no way in the world this year that they do that. But when you look at Ashton Genty's numbers, this is the only part. Ashton Genty with a nice, I ate his liver with a nice Genty and some fava beans. Movie. What movie is that? You guys don't know what movie it is. How many yards did this young man? I mean, that's a hell of a season, though. 2,400 yards, 2,500 yards basically on 344, 29 tuds, 7.3 yard average. I mean, even in the Mountain West, that's good eating. And it's a case that can be made more than anything. I don't know if it's, where does that rank among college football rushing season? Let's see. Best rushing season in college. What was it? Eric Dickerson? Does Edie still have it? Single season. Let's see. I am not an encyclopedia of these. Okay, so he wasn't even close to Barry's 88 season. Okay, there's no way then. It's a lock. It's a lock. In any other circumstance, had he been able to push that, in the top 3, I think we'd have reason to worry. But with him being a full 200 yards off, basically 200 yards off of Barry Sanders' mark, I don't see it. Damn, I didn't realize Melvin Gordon had a 2,500 yard season. That's crazy. I think it's in the bag. While we're giving out congratulations real quick, congratulations to the CSU Rams, who will also be going bowling. Okay. Fishing, I believe you. There's no case. I trust it. Now, I'll say this. It is that until you take into consideration that there is a slight case of hatred, nothing slight about it, for the CU Buffs. But I even think that's past. I think, there was no question that Shador winning the Johnny Unitas was, that we'd have had something to look at. You know what I mean? The swing towards Genty the last weeks has been massive. It has been. There's just been a lot of chatter. And it's just like, you can't say that the fifth best season in the history of college football is the fourth best season by more than 150 yards. I'm not making a case for Genty. I'm just saying it is the fourth best single season rushing performance in the history of college football. So that's nothing to laugh at. That's, that's nothing to just, to bat an eye at, I guess you'd say. He's also getting an extra game to Barry's mark. Okay. Fair. Fishing is killing it. Damn it, Bobby. I don't even think it's CU hate, to be honest. I think the Genty arguments are pretty strong. Okay. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby makes a point. You can't have that's not, he's top 5. He's ahead of Marcus Allen. So, but the extra game, and I just think that in this circumstance, in any other year, it would be Ashton. But in this circumstance, you are talking about I think even with Bo Jackson and his coach in mind, I think there's a case to be made that Travis Hunter might be the greatest athlete I've ever seen play. Now, he hasn't, obviously he doesn't play 2 sports, but you saw him hooping. And like I said, sticking a guy in the outfield is teaching a guy how to, read a ball in the air, track it down. He's got the speed for it. It stands to reason he's probably got the hand-eye coordination enough to be a banjo hitter, leg out a couple singles. I'm pretty sure he might be the greatest athlete I've ever seen. I just have never seen, like, Deion was something different. Bo Jackson was something different. This kid is otherworldly. Like, it almost doesn't make sense. Some of the shit that you see him do, it almost doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, by the way, congratulations. The CSU Rams will be playing in the Snoop Doggy Dog Bowl. That's not a joke. Hold on, let me make sure yeah. The CSU Rams will be playing against the University of Miami in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. So, Snoop Dogg has a fucking bowl game. What world did I wake up in? Shador's Heisman comes in April when he goes number 1. Absolutely. What if that number 1 is to the New York Giants? Do you think they'll still allow that to happen, though? Depends on who gets the number 1 seed. Avs down 0-1. Yeah, they're struggling. They're scuffling. They're having trouble between the pipes. How do we think Bill Belichick, because while we're talking college football, how do you think Bill Belichick's going to do as a college football coach at North Carolina. So he's going to be in the ACC. That means that there's moves to be made. The ACC is not the strongest. I mean, you got Clemson, Georgia Tech made a strong showing this year, but for the most part, the ACC is a wide open race. And with Belichick's coaching chops, and I do believe an attitude that is far different than I ever thought actually accompanied the man. He's just got that weird, dry, stoner wit. Here you go.
Again. And so one story I always heard was Billy's first words were beat Duke.
Look, he was so proud of himself. Beat Duke. You see what I did there? Welcome to the ACC, Bill Belichick. Welcome to college football. ACC is a good fit for him. I agree. It's like training wheels. You know what I'm saying? See if you like it. Test it out. No pressure. And I think he'll out-recruit damn near everybody out there but Dabo Swinney. Because what he's going to sell is direct line to the NFL. You want to go play with the big boys? I have the ability to get you there.
To come back home to as a kid, all I knew was college football. And so it's great to come back home to Carolina and
is he a Carolinian?
Back in an environment that I really grew up in.
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
When you're little, you don't remember everything. Obviously, I was too young to remember a lot of things from Carolina. But as I grew up, you hear the same story over and over and over and over again. And so one story I always heard was Billy's first words were beat Duke.
Okay. That was the long version. He's so proud of himself.
So full circle. As a kid, all I knew was college.
I only got a couple more minutes with y'all, and then I'm going to get out of here. But does his act work on the college level? You think he can? I mean, he was able to communicate with NFL, ball players, so I think it will work. He is the complete opposite end of the spectrum, obviously, from a guy like Coach Prime, who's much more of a in-your-face salesman type. This is a no-nonsense, are you here to ball or not type guy. He obviously had great success with Tom Brady in New England. And you just figure that I just love what's happening in college football, to be honest with you. Any of these things, the transfer portal, the debate over the Heisman, all of these things push this light and this attention on a product that, in my opinion, like Thursday Night Football is happening right now. Are you watching this fucking 3-3 wrestling match? No. You know what I mean? The NFL better watch its ass because it's feeder league. If it fuck around and find out if the feeder league ends up being a better product, well, where do you turn if you're ESPN or whomever? Where do you start turning your television deal dollars? Especially if they do something crazy like actually devise a real playoff system. It was going to be a short one anyway. It's Thursday night. I am going to, do the degenerate thing and watch this game and hope that it turns into actually a football game, not a soccer match. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you sometime this weekend. Oh, tomorrow night. Nuggets. Back at it like a Craftmatic. We'll do 5 to go. Get you to in the paint. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Watch some football. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And in the words of Bill Belichick, because I just hate them, whatever you have to do, beat Duke. How about that? TGI my ass. Whoa. Let me just come over here and do this. And I'm going to come over here and do that.
And now it's time to play everybody's favorite game.